Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
This seems like the excitement around pick 33 is a little bit more than the excitement around pick 2. I believe the Browns are going to take Travis Hunter at pick 2, but I believe the mystery around 33 is really gaining some steam. I don't think Browns fans should go to bed early on draft night because I do think the Browns will move into the first round, and I think Shedeur Sanders slides, and I think the Browns end up with Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders on night one of the draft. But that's just a prediction. Hopefully it comes true. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Tom, it could happen, and I wouldn't be, you kind of alluded to it, I wouldn't be against it.
In the dream scenario, I think that would be one of them, right? There's going to be a player, and we're not sure who it is right now, Dave. There's going to be somebody, first of all, that flies up the board, and there's going to be somebody that drops, right? We see that every year. There's that poor guy that's sitting in the green room or whatever they call it, with mom and dad and the agent and the girlfriend sitting around him, and suddenly he slides from what was supposed to be the number 2, 3 pick, and then he's in the 20s somewhere. And then the reverse is true as well, right? I mean, you had Bo Nix all of a sudden, slide way up into what was it, the number 10 spot last year when he was viewed by a lot of people as a second round pick. So listen, that's not that. I mean, I called it far-fetched before, and it's something that we've kicked around a little bit in the media. Just what a scenario that would be, right? If they land Travis Hunter at 2 and then, find a way to package some picks together, maybe move up from 33 into the middle of the first round, and suddenly Shedeur Sanders is sitting there again. So again, I think there's still probably 5 or 6 options still on the table. I'll say this again. I think this is a big week in terms of Sanders and whether or not he's still a viable option from the Browns and how he does at the pro day, how he handles himself, all of those kinds of things. As you guys know, the national narrative over the last week or so has been pointing towards the Browns taking either Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. Now, again, I've been around this long enough to know that teams put out a lot of misleading information intentionally. They want teams to think that they're going in an entirely different direction, and then they stick with what they were going to do from the get-go. So this is the silly season. That's why it's so exciting for people. It's why it's always good to be back in the first round, which we haven't shared around here for a long time.